Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball!
In the Premier League, Manchester United beat Wolves away from home 4-1. It was a 1-1. Fernandes scored the first goal in the 25th minute, but Wolves equalized in the last minute of that first half. It went in the first half 1-1. Second half, 51st minute, Mbuemo scored. Then Man scored. Then Fernandes scored a penalty to round it off to 4-1. Fantastic game for Manchester United. After first half, I was like, let these people win, because if they draw this game, almost everybody will scatter, because everybody has been collecting points for Wolves. You go reach your own turn.
Tottenham no collect. Now
Wolves will come beat you. But it was a fantastic game for Amorim and his boys to beat Wolves, even though they are rock bottom. But 3 points is 3 points. They are at the same point now with Chelsea, 25 points with Chelsea. So they're actually doing well after struggling at the beginning of the season. Them and Chelsea are at the same point. Just imagine that.
John, why now? John, why? Title contenders and you're laughing.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Like, League struggle.
Now Wolves, so I don't understand. Now Wolves, so excuse me, no. All the people that have been singing glory, glory, you people should be ashamed of yourself for real. Now Wolves, now you are talking about title contender as you are entering your final round of games before AFCON.
How many goals did Arsenal score against that same Wolf?
Arsenal have not played Wolves.
How many goals are the Arsenal? How many until then we go see how many goals they go score? How many goals the Man City score against Wolf? They are struggling. Chelsea, now escape Chelsea used to come out for that game. We'll show you.
No, so don't tell me that one.
No, let's be honest.
Not
ordinary Wolf.
Don't tell me that one.
I'm not debating the fact with you that it's ordinary Wolf. They are struggling.
Now Wolves 20th position.
20th position.
They have not won a game this season.
But again, they
have not. And secondly, you should be decrying the fact that they besmirched that game with a goal yesterday. You should be decrying that. For instance, like every other person who has been inundated into apathy or inundated into delusion in one way or another, thanks to Manchester United's poor run of form and poor performance, you are clapping like somebody looking for a handout. Over a win of Wolves.
All this shit are just to bad belly. You collect 3 points. It's in the bag. 3 points, 3 goals, everything is in the bag.
First you can tell how desperate Manchester United fans are when you pick up
now,
wins
I understand
this.
what you're saying. For the past 5 games, according to stats, they say for the past 9 hours in total football, Wolf has not scored a single goal. Which means for the past 5 games, they've not scored.
And they scored one against Man U.
And before those 5 games in the Prem, you remember that the last 2 games was against Chelsea. In the Carabao Cup and in the Prem as well, which they managed to score goals. I think in the Carabao Cup it was 4-3. If you remember vividly, it was 4-3, which means they scored 3 goals against Chelsea, came to the league and scored a couple of goals until they went on a run of not scoring goals for like 5 games in a row or 6 games in a row, if I could remember, before the Man United game. Now talking about this game, when they came into this game, you could see the intent that it was come, defend, hit on the break. And I said it before on this show that Man United, no matter I want to say that Man United has signed all the attackers, they still find, and they've signed surplus in front of goal. I'll still give them credit for signing where they lacked last season. But again, where they need to fix is still the midfield and the defense. Now, going into this game, it was the same lineup of last week. 1 defender, 1 centre-back, 1 proper centre-back. You say Luke Shaw as centre-back, Mazraoui as centre-back. Now, makeshift. 1 proper centre-back in Aiden Heaven. That's what they went into this game with. And in this same game, they could not break down Wolf until Wolf came out to attack.
When you've been playing with Mazraoui and you've been playing with what's his name, Dalot in that position, you know, saying that 1 proper centre back you were playing with.
It was just 2 games last week and this week.
No, I'm asking a question. When you were playing with Mazraoui in that position, you were playing Dogu in that other position, you were playing Shaw in that position, you were playing a couple of other guys. Why are you crying over this one now?
Before now, it was delete Leniero, Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
At least you have 2 proper centre backs.
Oh wow.
You have Maguire, delete Luke Shaw. You have Maguire, delete Mazraoui. At least in this backline, you see at all, you don't see any proper centre back. You see 2. But for the past 2 or 3 games, Man United have been playing with just 1 centre back. So when I say makeshift, I know they hide mouth. Again, in this game, I'll still go back to say it. No matter what you want to say, I want to give them credit for scoring 4 goals in this one. Yet, Ebe can Ebe. I said I wear 2 clock come. Want to clock Man United, want to clock Champions League football for Liverpool. Now I wear 2 wristwatch come show today. But if you look at it, Wolverhampton Wanderers could not be broken down by the almighty Man United. Even when they were pressing, they played almost 30 minutes of the first half in Man United in Wolverhampton Wanderers final third. In front of their box, and then they play ball until they didn't score any goal. They didn't have shot on target until Wolverhampton Wanderers came on the offensive. Then they had a little bit of 2 or 3 passes string together to score that goal. Even Bruno almost missed the chance. He almost missed them. Let's be honest. So if the team is not coming out to attack, Man United don't have any option of scoring goals. That's what it looks like. No, make we talk about CB. I know they come here. Man United won. We are happy Man United won. At least it does not shame some people. But again,
if you look at that game in general, Man United dominated that game from beginning to end. Obviously, they should be dominating this game because
play them ball.
Some of our callers yesterday was saying that if they don't get a result against Wolves, then it's going to be a disaster. Everybody expects them to be. In fact, everybody expects to beat Wolves this season because no matter how they feel, the 4 at the back, 3 at the back, they just concede goals. They concede multiple goals. If you look at the statistics in this game, to explain what I just said. Manchester United had 25 shots in total in one game. They had 9 shots on target, had 64% position, 519 passing, 85 of them were accurate. If you compare that with Wolves have only 7 shots in total and 2 on target. They score from that one, 36% position and only 274 passes in a whole game. Wolves are struggling badly.
Make I shock you, that 36% possession, now you say they dashed them, it's supposed to be 15.
Wolves are struggling in the Premier League. They are rock bottom. If you look at the statistics for Wolves in this Premier League season, they have played 15 games. They have won 0 games this season out of 15. They have won 0, drawn 2 and lost 13. They have only scored 8 goals in the Premier League season. Just 8 goals throughout the season. And they have conceded 33 goals. 33 goals in this season. And they have minus 25 goal difference. Just 2 points on the table. They have lost 13 games out of 15. That is just crazy. Wait, have you subscribed? Please subscribe to the channel. Now as I'm talking to you, please subscribe to the channel. Remember to like, comment and share this video.